to spend a little bit of time also kind of talking about a few other people as well and just getting your thoughts on them. If you were, let me start here. Who are the first couple people that come to mind that were contemporaries of yours that if you were putting together, if you were in my shoes, who would you start with? Like, this guy's got to be on my list. Who are those people?
Well, I mean, the obvious is my brothers. I mean, they were both my contemporaries. One of the things I think I was really fortunate is I had Alec, as a great role model, especially during high school season. We got to swim in the same pool, in the same lane every day, twice a day. So Alec was really, an inspiration to me and helped push me. And then when he graduated, then I had Cameron, right behind me, so I could, felt like he was my baby brother and I could help him, show him the ropes and show him kind of, those skills, because I mean, it's way more, right, than swimming hard and practicing hard. It's about, how do you deal with defeat? How do you deal with success in a way that is, productive, but also, keeps the fire lit? So I think I would say those two people. But gosh, like in terms of Michigan, I would say I remember people like Jon Cohen, Eric Bailey. I remember, and Tom Bailey. The Bailey brothers were really great swimmers. I also remember Mark DeRico. So he was a contemporary of mine, and he was kind of, a big motivator for me because I know he's swimming.
The guy's going 151 in the 200 IM, and he can't get any shine because of you.
Right, exactly. But he gave me that fire, right? Because we were friends, but we were still competitors. So, yeah. So Mark DeRico. Who else? I think those were the people like right off the top of my mind, that I remember. And we had, I also remember a lot of the female swimmers that we had during that time. We had Annette Salmeen, who went on to be an Olympic swimmer, Olympic athlete, and she was one of my contemporaries. Keri Reynolds, who went 101 and 100 breaststroke in 1991, right? Like 101. So I was fortunate to have these great athletes around me. So, and one of the things about that, I think when you see them, you realize that, the possibilities are limitless, right? It's only what you put on you. So, being the best in the area is not, it's small compared to what the big picture is. And I think if you keep focusing on the big picture, then that helps drive you to become a better athlete.
I mean, you touched on it. Obviously the project that I'm working on just right now is, boys swimming, but I agree. There was a girl from Grand Rapids in the mid 80s named Gwen Demaat.
Oh my gosh.
I took more inspiration from being in the pool and watching Gwen Demaat. The first time she broke 450, I was in the pool, and I think it was in 85 or 86, and like it was electric. I mean, I was talking about the way the crowd responded to you talking that guy down. I mean, that whole house was Gwen Demaat fans. Like, I don't know how many people ever met her, but everybody there was there for her, and it's like you'd watch her do something and you wanted to go swim. It's like watching a Rocky movie and you're throwing punches after you leave,
Yeah, I remember watching Gwen, and she was probably one of the first people I ever saw, swimmers that I ever saw. I mean, she probably doesn't even know who I am. She was not a lot older, but a good amount older. But I remember seeing, she was probably the first one that I saw when I saw her swim. I saw that beauty and the grace and, that kind of relationship with the water that I kind of felt like when I swam, that's where I connected. So watching her was like watching an artist. It was so beautiful. I agree with you 100%.